Okay. Oh, thanks. And it's Wednesday, it's update day. Got everything scheduled. Good morning, Grandpa Scout. How's your day been so far? Oh, that's good. I hope your kiddo takes the bus home again today. Is that the plan? Yeah, it mostly pretty tame out over here. Oh, that's right, I need a bowl. Kiddo had ended up having a we ended up well, Evie did end up having a long conversation with Kiddo's violin teacher last night because apparently they kind of don't know what to do with her at school. Like, not in a bad way. It's more like, oh, child is advanced. Um, and like not, but it's like in 99% of the ways. So it's one of those. It's like there's a way that her teacher wants to teach skills progression, the one that she's had for her entire life, practically more than half her life, and then there's the way her teacher at school wants to teach skills progression, and they are not the same. And as you recall, her regular teacher is Russian. Very Russian. And apparently there is actually there is a known disconnect with how they teach violin in Europe, which again is primarily Russians. Versus, how they teach it over here. Well, how Americans will teach it. It's like, oh. So yeah, it was time for a conversation with teacher last night because she wanted to avoid the whole, well, someone's, teacher so and so from school says this, but Miss Tatiana says this. She, basically hoping not to like mess up the kiddo's skill progression just because they can get along. Gloomy and cold. It wants to be gloomy and cold, I think, over here. It's just cold. Hey, Origins Unknown. How was your speech yesterday? Yay for flashcards? I am glad. Were you less nervous? Like, has the nervousness been going down since you started? Oh, good. Oh, hey, Chai. How are you today? Yeah? The Halloween Grinches? Yay! Halloween spirit. Yep. It's like you put in a small handful. Yes. That is the spirit of Halloween. That one gets it. I like to think people like that outnumber the jerks. Ah, wow, what a jerk kid. That would be fun. What the kiddo and her friends like to do after they go trick or treating is they come back here. They come back here and they dump all their candy out and like in the living room floor, and they like do candy trades and stuff. And if there's anything they don't like, they're like, who do we know who likes this? Let's send some texts. and she'll purposely take, and she's purposely taken some she doesn't like to school so that her friends or. And so during the day, if she has friends who really, she'll ask like, "Hey, do you like this?" And you're like, "Oh yeah, I like those. Here." like, I don't. Here, have some candy. Happy Halloween. That's what they do. And I'm like, yes. I like to think that my kiddo would be the one to do that. She and her friends would be the ones to be like, oh, there's no candy in the bowl. So here, let's put some in. I'm glad that I know I can send her and her friends out on Halloween, and I know that. Oh, hey Mara, what you doing? You like to climb stuff. I swear. We try. We work hard. you got your tail caught in my headphones. But we did teach her though that Halloween is the true season of giving because you give to everybody. Doesn't matter if they're a zombie or covered in blood or you know Doesn't matter. Every time I see the jerks who take all the candy, my brain just goes, I hope every costume. Ah. This is a great. Okay, this is a great costume idea. Okay, that's an awesome costume idea. Oh my goodness. Oh, I heard this awesome thing. I heard this really wholesome thing. There are a bunch of kids in elementary school, right? They have a classmate whose parents are like, "You can't do Halloween. It's like devil stuff. It's like devil stuff. You can't do Halloween." You know, his parents like they wouldn't let him celebrate Halloween, and they're the parents that make their kid like dress formally for school every day, even though it's a regular old normal public school. So like this kid is showing up like in a tie every day to elementary school. Like, oh no, kiddo. So he normally doesn't wear a suit jacket to school. Or maybe he does. So he came to school dressed normally, right? And he had his suit jacket. He had the jacket for his suit, basically. He had the nice blazer. And all his friends, and these are like fifth, sixth graders. All his friends came dressed as Secret Servicemen, and he was the president. They called him Mr. President all day. And all his friends came dressed like they found like Men in Black costumes, and they put like a little. They all were like wearing like one headphone with a wire going into their jackets. Like they're like he's not allowed to dress up for Halloween, so he came as the president. We're all his Secret Service agents. It's like that is a good friend. Those are good friends. People who steal all the candy for the bowls, I hope I hope for every Halloween for the next 10 years, as soon as they are too far from the house for it to be convenient, they step in a puddle and it soaks one of their socks. Or if they are going to an adulty party, I hope someone spills beer on their shoe. May they spend the rest of their Halloweens the next 10 years with one sock wet for hours and they are unable to fix it. Of course, my brain's like, damn, calm down, Satan. Yes, because my autistic ass can't think of anything more horrifying than sensory discomfort. Not even pain or anything, just annoyance. The worst thing I can think of. It would be terrible though. Be like, oh, every damn time. He's here purring. Hey, baby kitten, you're so cute. What are you doing? What do, huh? Oops. pen's been glitching out lately, and I don't know what the heck is up with that. Yeah, they've always taught her, though. Halloween is the true season of giving. Although we did have a very wholesome ghost visit in the house, and that was wonderful. A few days ago. Pretty sure we got a little visit from one of our cats who passed a long time ago, and it was good. Because there's a thing that he used to always do that these guys, no, you don't do. And what he would always do is, and I think he would do this when he would go to work. But before, and he knew her schedule. He knew what days she would go to work and what days what time she would work. Is he would like to leave a toy in her shoe.